February 25th, 2024, in the year of our Lord. It's not a holiday. It's not All-Star Weekend. It's nothing special. It's a regular Sunday. So we doing high off the glass. We are here. We in the building, y'all. What up, everybody? We are happy. Oh, damn, we do got the smorgasbord, King. I am very happy to be here today. I am back with my brothers. This show, I don't know about you brothers that do this show with me. This show was kind of like what's the word I'm looking for?
Therapy.
It's kind of like therapy for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's a big therapy session. I'm blessed to have Max Dollars is in the building. What up, man?
What up, people? How y'all doing out there?
What up? We got King J in the building.
Yeah.
King J is in the house. You know what I'm saying? And by the forever curmudgeon, Coach Damon is in the house. You know what I'm saying? Damon is in here. I like that hat though. That hat is. Did you have that made? You had it made?
No, I didn't have that made
for somebody who is in IG audience. I'm gonna throw this on Coach so y'all can see him real quick. Peep his hat, y'all. For somebody who is a through and through Cowgirls fan, he wear a lot of knockoff Miami Dolphins shit.
The line was made by Tyreek Hill. That's why they have the Dolphins colors.
Oh, okay. It's Tyreek shit. He just got into a verb. He just got into it with somebody too online, didn't he? I heard about that.
They was on him because he
was arguing with somebody that we know, like another well-known player. It was stupid. Anyway, so we back at it. Fresh off. Coach was super fresh off All-Star Saturday night. Last Sunday, my man, he did the drive. He came all the way back. I did not do that drive. I took my time. One thing about me, when I go to next month, I'm going to March or April. I'm going to Boston. I'm going to Boston to see the Celtics. I don't know if it's going to be a regular season game or if it's going to be a playoff game, right? But I'm going with my cousins. My cousins live in Springfield, and my boy that I grew up with back in the day. I know this cat since he was 12. My boy Chuck. We all going to the game, right? Boston is an hour and 20 minutes from Springfield. So after that game, I'm bringing my ass back to Springfield. You know what I'm saying? I got a hotel room already. Boom, that's where I'm going. Okay. I'm not about to get a whole nother room in Boston.
You don't know what game you're going to?
I still don't, because here's the thing. It's a Philly game. It's a good Philly game, and there's a good Bucks game that's towards the end of March. We might be going to that, or I want to go to a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? Me personally. But after that game, when we done, we driving right the fuck back. Like I'm driving back to Springfield. I'm not playing. It's only, I got an Altoid if anybody need it. What is it? It's only an hour and 20 minutes. I'm gonna do it. My man dipped real quick.
Can you blame him? When he came back, he told us it's 3 hours away.
Yeah.
He said there's no point of staying because I can come home.
Right, and that's Coach's deal. Yeah. Me personally, I don't do that. I don't like to after a game rush all the way back. We did it one time when we went to Chicago. It was right after the pandemic. When we started to have live games again in 2021, and it was the first game at the United Center. Him and I, we went to that, and after that game, we drove back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't like to do that, and this is why. That I say, Coach, you should not have rushed back. This right here, put it on the thing. This is Indy's home court. This is like the thing I got at JW Marriott. This was the host hotel. Yeah. I put this on my IG, y'all. The shit that they had to do, like, I don't know, Coach.
Players?
Coach. I was gonna say something. I ain't gonna say your lady here, so I was gonna make an analogy, but I ain't gonna do it because Marchette's here. But when I get in something, I like to stay in it for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I like to stay in something for a little bit. I don't like the nut fast. I don't like the nut fast. I don't like the in and out. Like, look at this.
That's a lot of shit.
This is all stuff to do, and all this was like all local Indiana stuff. Yeah. This is music artists. These are art installations. These are music installations. These are history of basketball in Indianapolis, in the state of Indiana. This is black history in the state of Indiana. Yeah. Black basketball, like all this shit. There's a key right here. Y'all see it? Okay, the IG see it. What is it? You got a key, DJ booth, art installation, alley-oop, laser-based art. Oh, shit. Hoosier Historia Basketball, NBA All-Star 2024, IndyCar, ice sculptures. I saw the ice sculptures. This is a key to,
that's fine.
If you go to different parts of downtown Indy, you would see all this shit. Bruh, I walked up on the ice sculptures. I walked up on the little basketball thing where it was like every NBA team had a hoop and you could just shoot at it.
Yeah.
And those were like the only two things I seen. The convention center, you get there, couldn't get in there. I was too late. You know what I'm saying? And you had to. It's almost like when you go to the Black History Museum in Washington D.C. It's timed tickets, so you gotta make sure your stuff is timed.
Yeah.
I did not get my ticket right. I did not time it out right, so I wasn't able to get it, be able to get in. But this stuff was also inside of there, and the majority of this shit was all like majority of this was free.
Yeah.
Google had a straight club. It was called NBA Courtside that was right across from Lucas Oil, and you could go in there, and that was free. But you had the RSVP. It's just so much stuff. Like I say that to say, for those of you that were told that by media and people that weren't in Indianapolis that All-Star was whack, tell them people to kiss your natural whatever ass and tell them to check out High Off the Glass, because I'm telling you, y'all, like, this right here broke down the entire shit. Like,
Did you go to all those things?
I couldn't, because that's the thing. Like, I didn't. First off, I didn't know. Like some of that stuff is Friday night as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get there till Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get there till Saturday afternoon, and it's so much shit. And it's like if you All-Star Weekend, I learned right now is not something you just show up at and go to it. You have to like do a little bit of research and check out this and check out that, so you know what's going on, so you don't miss shit.
Well, I would say it would be different with Indiana, because Indiana is such a basketball city,
right,
and they have a lot of rich history, so it's easy for them to build up a lot of things to do, right? Because of the rich history and the sketchy past. You've heard about Crispus Attucks, right?
Yeah, right. They got I put it on my IG. Yeah. They got a Crispus Attucks High School.
Yeah.
In Indy.
No, that's where it's at.
Yeah, but see, that's what I thought
that's
it would
the
be.
first black high school to win a state championship.
And see, that's dope as shit. See, in Massachusetts, y'all need to step y'all game up, because Crispus Attucks was the first. For those of you that don't know, it's still Black History Month, and Black History is 12 months out of the year. He was the first person to die in the Revolutionary War. Right. That took place in Massachusetts. I'm from there. Why don't we have a Crispus Attucks school? Like, only thing we have is I think it's in Roxbury and Boston, and it's an early education center. Why don't we have a school?
You really want to know?
Yeah, it's not your country.
It's Massachusetts.
It's not your country.
Massachusetts is more progressive than Missouri. What you talking about?
It's the foundation of the country.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
Well, I mean, it's more progressive than most states.
Any place is more progressive than Missouri.
Okay.
It's the last slave state.
Yeah.
But as far as what you were saying, it depends on don't get me wrong, that the fan experience is cool. It's straight. It's a lot of things that are built in for the fans.
Right.
No matter if it's All-Star Weekend, Final Four Weekend, whatever. I've taken part in fan experiences before. My focus now is more so on the event, and the only other thing that I would have done, I would have went to the practice.
Yeah.
Because
you wouldn't have done all this, Coach.
No way. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I saw it. I saw it. I was there. No way. I would have. Yeah. I don't want to do none of that.
You saw the pamphlet though.
I want to see the practice.
There's no way you had time to read all this too.
I want to see the practice because this is what I'm saying. This is just me personally.
Yeah.
This is me. I want to see the practice because I know I can't afford the game. So, in my mind, I'm going to get a chance to see everybody on all the All-Stars on the court hooping.
Was practice free?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Practice, the cheapest you could have got for practice was $17. The most it was like $175.
Yeah.
So $17.
Practice would be better anyways, because in the game they not really.
Thank you. Practice they gonna go a little harder.
But
don't get me wrong. Me personally, I didn't have a problem with the game.
For the All-Star.
I don't have a problem with the game at all. I'm not one of these people who got all this bullshit in their head. I like hooping. I like seeing shooting.
Yeah.
Now, true enough, what people got to understand is a lot of factors that go into playing in this All-Star game. You first and foremost, you don't want to get hurt. That's why, like Ant-Man was saying, it's an event. It ain't nothing for real. Now, if you're gonna make it for home court advantage, that's different.
Yeah.
But the fact that it doesn't mean anything for real, and these players got way more money on the line than the guys had in the 90s, early 2000s.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
They got too much. Think about it. You make $45 million a year. like you were saying earlier this year, when you were lamenting the fact that someone could get hurt in the in-season tournament. Think about, let's flip it off to NFL for a second. Robert Edwards. Remember Robert Edwards? Played for the Patriots.
Who is that?
Came from Georgia. Rookie of the year.
What year?
Running back.
What year?
Tore his knee up at the Pro Bowl.
What year?
Robert Edwards was like
Was it 80s?
late 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah, don't nobody know him.
Everybody knows the story about Robert Edwards,
No,
though.
they
Robert
don't.
Edwards. But I'm telling you,
I'm
I'm letting you know.
I don't even know it.
Rookie of the year. Running back for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Came from Georgia. Nice.
I get it.
Tore his knee up at the Pro Bowl.
I get it.
Whole career done.
Yeah.
For
You see what I'm saying?
get
Over
it.
the fucking All-Star game?
Yeah, I get it.
I feel you.
I get it.
So they should change up a couple of things or tell the fans to expect something different.
For sure.
Right? Don't say, hey, we're trying to go back to the old style of the 90s, the jerseys and whatever. We're trying to make it more competitive. No, you're not. Just let them know, hey, we're playing flag football. You know what I'm saying?
Up,
We're
two-hand touch.
2-hand, 3-on-3. We're going to do 3-on-3, right? And we're going to let them rock. If they thinking that way, right, coach? If they thinking money, you got to protect the bag.
A lot of these guys, put it like this. Put yourself in that position.
Would you
really want to go all out?
No. For what?
Okay, here's the thing.
For
All
what?
right, yeah.
For fans?
Which one's made the noise? No. Okay, there it is. To people not going hard in the NBA All-Star game, I say this. For real, because that's just bullshit.
They should do it at the end of the year.
That's bullshit. No, they shouldn't do it at the end of the year. They should do it right when they do it. It makes sense to do it. Here's the thing. I get what both of y'all are saying, but that is complete and utter bullshit. We've had all-star games recently that have been competitive. I remember the first year, and I couldn't understand it. That's why I'm so happy they went back to East-West when they wanted to honor Kobe and they had to hit such and such number, and they had to score. Bron was actually going hard in that one. The Stars were going hard in that one. This one didn't have that. I've seen all-star games recently where they actually give a shit. But to me, it just kind of seems like, since it kind of, like the NBA superstar, like top dog that cares about the all-star game like they should, kind of maybe stop with D-Wade. I don't know, because the last time we saw something when somebody actually went hard, it was D-Wade going hard at Kobe, accidentally broke the man's nose in the All-Star game. Kobe wiped the blood, loved it, went hard, and then I think East ended up winning. But then guess what happened? 2 weeks later when Miami had to come to fucking L.A., Kobe hit the game winner on his ass, and he was mad as shit. He tore up the locker room afterwards. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for non-competitiveness. You can, and I get, and I see what you're saying about the in-season tournament, because Lord knows I said that. But guess what? Nobody got hurt. Guess what? You can play an all-star game, and you don't have to give NBA Finals effort. I'm not asking that. I'm just saying, give me good game effort. That's it.
Well, what do you expect?
Am I asking too much?
All they want to do is shoot. What do you expect?
And
No. You have to play some defense. Now, here's something. I was listening to Beetle and Decker this week. I listen to that show all the time on Sirius XM, Mad Dog Sports Radio. Caller called in and said, how about they give out the All-Star MVP? How about having a defensive All-Star? Because that's obviously what that game was lacking.
Now, that's some bullshit.
Wow. You don't like that, Coach?
That's serious bullshit.
Wow. Why not? Why not?
That's some.
I kind of thought you'd be with that.
Fuck no. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. A defensive player of the game in the All-Star game?
Yeah.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. That's just stupid. Who would it? Anyway,
How is it
no
stupid?
sense.
How's it
Makes no
stupid? Since
sense.
you always say people got to give reasons.
that's like giving an award for having the most rebounds in the All-Star game.
No. No.
That-
Defense is all that.
No, I'm saying I'm correlating it to that. Just to be like, you was the best defensive player in the All-Star game, that makes no sense.
The NFL does it for the regular season. I mean,
For a season,
NBA
that's
does it
different.
for the regular season.
For
I
a
get it. I
season,
get it,
not
but-
for one game.
I know, but the All-Star game is an event.
That's like saying you the best defensive player of the finals.
All I'm saying is, like in Max, it is not a NBA thing, or the NBA thinks it's gonna be shitty. So da 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 da. You saw, I don't know if you saw Adam Silverface when he had to give him that trophy. You know what I'm saying? At the end, I mean, East, you
like
scored the
this.
most points.
Okay. Let me ask you this then.
He looked upset because he advertised this game. He advertised this game like this game was going to be different than the other All-Star games. He got Larry Legend to come out. Larry Bird don't come out for shit.
He was winning an award.
What award?
He won the Legend of the Year award.
Of where? At the All-Star brunch? Okay.
Yeah.
The only reason he came to that is because it was in Indy and they paid him. Larry Bird got a goddamn trophy when in Springfield, Massachusetts, at the damn when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame. He didn't even come out for that. You know what he came out for? For the speech when he got officially inducted. He is not Magic. He does not need accolades. He does not people.
Let me ask you this.
He does not need people smiling in his face.
Let me ask you this. And this is in a hypothetical situation.
But let me finish. Let me finish my point. You got Legend, who, like I said, never comes out, hardly ever says any fucking thing, saying, I just want a competitive game. Can we just get a competitive game? I just want to see the guys act like they care. This is Larry Legend saying this shit, bro. You got Reggie Miller said the same thing this weekend. I don't know if Big O said it. Shout out to him. But it's just like, man, the NBA was trying to prime this to be a good game, and it just wasn't.
But there has to be some type of cushion for them to feel comfortable to play, because they're risking. Hold on. No, they're not, because they don't care about it. They know it doesn't matter. If I get hurt today, my team loses for the rest of the season. I'm not saying that this is all their excuses or the reason, but I'm just saying this is the way to think about it.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
Just because if they get hurt, right? Mm-hmm. The season is shot because they're the best player, obviously. Right?
Yeah.
Then their contracts get shot.
I get it, but you don't have to. You're not going to get hurt just giving minimal effort.
They are giving minimal effort.
No,
you
they
just
weren't.
don't like it.
No, they
were not giving minimal effort.
They were giving minimal effort on defense. They weren't.
No. Now you're quantifying that now because we just went from they weren't giving minimal. They were only giving minimal effort, and then you stated they weren't giving minimal effort on defense. We're talking about completely or just on defense?
I said just on defense. I never said on offense. The offense was great. A team scored 200-some points.
So this is what people need to understand.
I said defensive
when
MVP.
When you get the best players in the world, you got the best players in the league. The league is all about shooting threes right now. So if you get all the coldest players and they're going to play the way the game is played, you think they ain't finna hit a bunch of threes? Of course they are. They're the coldest guys in the league.
Exactly. Play defense.
It don't make a difference.
I'm not asking for much.
Also,
I'm not asking
what kind of defense do you have for somebody pulling up at the midcourt line? Not just once, but twice.
You check them. You play D on them, fam.
Nobody picks up anybody at half court.
Look, you want to start pulling up from – it's an exhibition game. I understand that, fam.
Exhibition game.
Now,
hold on. This is my next scenario. Let's just say it's you. You just signed an extension. Mm-hmm. You made $63 million a year. Mm-hmm. Are you finna go hard in this All-Star game? I'm
about to play. I'm
not asking you that. Are you finna go hard? Are you finna put that 63 on the line for the All-Star game?
How am I putting it on the look? Listen here.
When you go hard, you run the risk of getting hurt. Just like when you go soft, you do.
Coach, you exactly.
I'm saying is for a game that don't matter.
You asked me a question. Can I answer it? All I'm saying is this. If I had $63 million on the line, that means what? I am a top-tier athlete. My body is at peak physical condition. I'm going to do enough to play this game and to make the shit competitive. I'm not going to just go up and I'm not going to do Luka Doncic in Joker. I'm not going to do that. These foreign cats do not even respect this game. And the saddest part is your boy, Bron, does not check them. It does not let them know how important this game is. You know who used to do that? Kobe. You know who used to do that? Ivo. You know who used to do that? D-Wade. Yeah. Where Bron at doing that? Why you looking at me like that, Max? He don't. And you got foreign-born dudes who don't. Giannis is one of them that don't understand the significance of this game and what it is. You have to play. You don't just go out there and half-ass. Come on, man. Stop.
I don't know. Stop. I don't know. Stop. What level of basketball y'all think y'all are finna see? I don't know what level. First of all, I don't know what level. I don't know what level y'all think y'all saw Sunday. On a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being an F, 2 being a D, 3 being a C, 4 being a B, and 5 being an A, Y'all trying to say everything was an F on Sunday? That makes no fucking sense.
Nobody said that. You just said that.
Okay. So are you going to a C or a D?
I went
What grade are you giving the game? A, B, C, D, E. I mean, A, B, C, D, or F. Which grade are you giving that game?
I definitely give that game either a D plus or C minus. I mean, and I went back and watched it because I was on the road when the game was happening live. I went back and watched it, and it was a snooze fest. I literally fell asleep on the game.
A C minus means they were giving minimal effort.
D minus, a D plus, maybe D, because I fell asleep twice on the game trying to watch it. I should not fall asleep when I'm seeing the best of basketball players in the world.
Well, what are you expecting? What are you expecting?
For it to be exciting. It wasn't exciting.
What is exciting? No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, what is exciting for you? Like, what do you want? You want alley oops?
You want defense?
Defense not exciting.
It's not going to happen.
Why
defense is not exciting. How is defense exciting?
Defense is exciting. It's deep.
Defense is exciting to coaches.
Defense isn't exciting when you watch a game.
No,
it's not exciting when you see somebody check somebody full court and they rip them and then they take it and then they dunk it, or
then why
they rip them and they go on a fast break. Like, that's not exciting.
So wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got this. So you would rather see the NBA with offense from the 90s or offense from now? Because in the 90s, remember, teams were only scoring like in the 90s.
Why are you taking it to somewhere
because
else?
that's when it was a defensive game. That's when the game was defensive. The league was defensive. It was a defensive game being played. And people complain about the ugly basketball being played. So the league decided, let's open the rules up and make it more offensive.
That's not what happened. Nobody was complaining about the play from back then. The game got changed because of Malice in the Palace. Stop it, Coach.
People were complaining about not having no offense, man.
Oh, please. There was no offense in the 90s? Come on.
Not really.
Yes, it was.
The game was
what do you think teams were scoring the game?
They
weren't scoring like now?
No, they're not like now. Of course not, because they don't play defense like that.
The team with the worst offense now will be considered the best offense in the 90s.
I'm not gonna
points-wise.
I'm not gonna take this to a 90s game versus now game. Which you want to take it to, because you know you're wrong about this All-Star. All I'm saying is I just want to see a competitive game. And guess what? In a competitive game, you need what? Defense. You just do. I don't know why y'all tripping.
I'm not saying that. Yeah. All I'm saying is that there's an expectation of hard play that they didn't give from your side, right?
Yeah.
But if we're really paying attention, they played hard. They just made a lot of shots.
I disagree.
They made more shots than they made more shots than they missed.
I disagree. Well, yeah, because there was no defense being played. All right, let's move on.
They cold ass players. They gonna make shots from half court, all panties twice.
Especially when nobody's guarding them. You could probably make a shot. Nobody guarding you.
Yeah, because everybody's playing one-on-one at half court.
I would say though, Dame did take it serious. I said Dame,
and that's another thing too. Let me ask y'all this. Nobody thought Dame was a little greedy. Like, we see Tyler wide open just like you is, and we in his city. You don't want to get Hansborough. Like, you trying to take that?
He hit 5 threes in the first quarter. What you talking about?
No, but didn't Tyler have like 4?
We
talking about Halliburton.
Halliburton wouldn't.
Halliburton started the game blazing. What are you talking about? Yeah, he hit 5 threes in the first quarter.
I know, but what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. I think, to me, I don't know, but it just seemed like Dame was a little greedy to me, because you hot and Halliburton is hot. Get Tyler the ball. We in Indy. This is his home city. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's an unwritten rule again.
You must have seen the first quarter.
For real, yes it is. Yes the hell it is.
Every home team.
This man was doing whatever he wanted.
Yes the hell it is.
All game long, Halliburton was doing whatever he wanted.
I know, but
he had over 30.
Yeah, when it was, I hear you, but when it was crunch time, and when it was not crunch time, but when it was
towards the end of the game, he stopped
towards
shooting.
the end of the game, and we need to see who exactly this MVP is. Dame was like, I'm not passing.
He shot that bitch from half court twice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, I think
why I'm gonna let somebody else shoot when I'm the best? I'm certified the best. I'm trying to make everybody realize I'm the best shooter in the game. Why am I passing?
There was a point where he did look him off. I remember that.
Yeah,
he looked him off.
And
Tyler was like,
yeah,
he did react it too. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but I think that was a statement for Dame, because his season ain't shit right now.
Yeah,
right.
Good point.
He wanted to prove that he the best shooter, so he won the 3-point contest. and he came and won the MVP.
Yeah.
So this is a year for him. If he don't do good in the regular season, he at least succeeded individually.
And that leads us to our next point. Boy, you are good at this. Bucks imploding. What is it? They are on a 2-game winning streak. Well, 1 game. You might want to look up the Philly score because they play in Philly right now.
Yeah, I got it. They just beat Philly 119-98.
Wow.
Shout out to my cousin Maxie.
Yeah, for real.
Don't matter.
Nice.
Embiid didn't play.
It
True,
don't matter.
but
their season's
don't matter.
done. Their season's done.
Their season ain't done. I
You
mean, they
crazy.
brought Buddy Hield in. Who else? Philly brought in. Look and see who else check their roster real quick. They brought some decent players in.
If it wasn't Moses Malone or Dr. J, it doesn't make a fucking difference. Their season is over.
The way,
Oh yeah.
It don't. When he come back, it don't make a difference. He don't have enough time. They are done. The East is done.
Damn. The East,
Point blank.
The whole East?
Why would it not be?
It's tough.
Why would it not? The so-called hottest team or next hottest team was got dealt with last night.
For sure.
The next hottest team is Cleveland. We ain't met. The East is on lock. Point blank. The East is on lock. As far as the Bucks imploding, I don't know how you can implode from what they imploding from. Anyway, they had a rookie coach
right
to begin with. They were in second place.
right.
They made
stupid.
unnecessary changes.
For real.
They did not have to do. Then you bring in a average coach who does not play. His style does not go good with a scoring point guard.
big name average coach.
His style does not go good with a scoring point guard. It's been proven.
With the chip.
He prefers a point guard like Rondo or Chris Paul.
Right.
Scoring point guards don't go good in his system. So now these guys are just playing basically off athletic ability.
But
And
I mean, it's a difference.
where they are at, they're not dangerous. They're
Not at
not
all.
dangerous because the league has the notebook on their coach. He doesn't make adjustments.
But it's not Doc.
really don't.
It's I think it's the relationship between Dame and Giannis right now, because Giannis and Dame are two different animals. They're two different beasts, right? They both dogs, 100%. But Giannis is like a bull massive. You know what I'm saying? Dame is a pit. Don't get me wrong. He gonna hold his own, but he's more suited for his own team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like his game, he's not a selfish player, but when you have a number 2 guy who is number 1, really, Giannis is the number 1 guy, you have to be a little bit selfish. And when Dame becomes selfish, his game kind of suffers. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs just to be the main focus point and just take his time and saute you and cook you right. And
well, how's that different than being selfish then? If
you're the number 1 option, the only option,
you're not being selfish.
You're not
That's
being
just
selfish.
the
It's just a game.
But but
all of this was rushed. None of this has had time.
He don't even want to be there.
None of this has had time. This was all done right before the season. And then, like I said, they had a rookie coach. Then you get rid of your coach in January or was it February? That's why they're not a factor.
You think they should have
That's
kept Frank?
way too much going on. It's not as if Giannis is LeBron and you can just give him a team and he'll take him to the finals. So that's why I'm so dismissive of Milwaukee. It was already a brand new situation, and you're throwing in way too much chaos to expect to go to the finals. No, it's not gonna happen.
You don't think they're throwing in their experience? Like
Nah, you took away their best defensive player, the best defensive player they have, and I forgot who it was. They broke it down for me on some film. It was the Bucks half court defense.
Yeah.
And they were showing how the guard who's up on the left elbow, how Drew, when he knew that pass was going to the post on the other side, he would peel back, but still be able to get back to his man.
Yeah. Of
course.
Whereas now they don't have anybody who does that,
Yeah.
and even Giannis is not doing it. And like I said, I saw it on
instant.
tape.
they got Pat
You know what I'm
Bev
saying?
now, though.
Pat Bev is a great defensive player and a great guy to have on your squad. Like we was talking about last week, because
You need
he's
two
going to
Pat
be
Bev.
he's going to be a great coach.
Yeah. Younger ones, too.
He's already an outstanding coach. He just got to retire. But
Well,
once he gets on somebody's bench, it's going to be over.
You think so?
But they're just defensively not there.
No. They need.
They're not
the
third
offseason,
defensively
they need
at
to bring
all.
somebody
That's what I'm
else
saying.
in.
It's just way too much influx to be
PJ
thinking
Tucker.
they're a threat.
And he bring PJ Tucker in.
PJ's trash.
You crazy?
PJ trash as hell.
He has one job,
bro. That's why the Clippers don't even want him.
The Clippers have too much going on.
That's true, and they don't need him.
Yeah,
they don't
and
need
PJ
him.
Tucker is a great addition, hard-nosed player that can lock down the best player.
No, he can't.
He slowed down KD. I ain't say he stopped him. I said he slowed him down. He slowed down everybody.
That dude has not been a good defensive player since he was with Houston. That was the last time he was a good defensive player. I want to say this, though, right? Okay. Coach, you make some good points about Milwaukee. Max, do me a favor. Look up. Tell me the owner of the Bucks now, because I know they got new ownership, and those are the people that need to get called out. Look them up, please. Coach, I want to say this, and I got to say this to Max and King and to the audience. Y'all need some context. Coach has hated the Bucks for a good little minute. He hated on these cats when they went to the finals. In 2021, he hated on them. When they were in the finals, he hated on them. And I'm not going to front. I picked
finals that nobody watched.
Everybody watched that final. The final was good. I picked Phoenix in that final as well. I couldn't believe, how they couldn't win no other game. I mean, they won the first game, and that was it. And Milwaukee ran the table on them. But y'all have to know that Coach has a serious disdain for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I don't like no other team except mine. I know who to respect though, and there's nothing to respect there.
Yeah, to me, if you got an NBA champion, you have an NBA championship, I'm gonna respect you, okay? And you were better than my team in 2021. I'm gonna respect you, but I'm gonna tell you like this:
whole different team.
Right? True. Right now on February 25th, 2024, they're not a serious team. No. But they're on a 2-game winning streak. They just beat one of the best teams in the Western Conference in Minnesota. They just beat a good team in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Now it's not a great team without Embiid. It's still a good team. Yeah. Because Nick Nurse can coach his ass off, and Philly still has good players. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. So right now, because We're not. The championship is not being played in February or March. The championship is being played in June, Coach. And if you don't think that these professional athletes, and we're talking about the best of the best, Giannis Antetokounmpo, hope I said his last name right, Greek Freak, forget you, King, and Dame Dollar. You know what I'm saying? Both of these cats, the upper echelon of the league, upper echelon of professional sports athletes. If you don't think that they're going to figure it out by playoff time and get going good,
no, I don't think. I know.
They will.
I know.
I really think they will. But a lot of what you said is correct. Was it rushed? Hell yeah. Were they stupid to get rid of Griff and bring in Doc? Hell yeah. Like, that was dumb as hell. They're imploding. They're shooting themselves in the foot. But I think they're gonna use that All-Star break for what it was, a break. Dame showed his ass. I think he's gonna take some of that shooting from the 3-point contest in the All-Star game, bring that back to that team. And I just look. What was this? Matter of fact, you got the owners.
Yeah.
What was Dame's numbers today?
Hold on.
I hate to ask you that on the spot, especially since I already asked for the owners. But Dame is going to do his thing. I don't see Milwaukee is not going to fall down, fam, to play-in status. They are not going to play in tournament. They are not going down there.
Nobody said that.
They're going to be at the top of the conference, and they're still going to be somebody to deal with in the playoffs. They really are. Can we beat them? Of course we can fucking beat them.
They're going to be out first round.
Who?
Bucks. They're going to be out first round.
I don't know. I'll put money on that right now.
We can do that.
Yeah, bet that. I'll bet that right now.
They will lose right now
I don't know
the
who,
Magic.
I don't know who they playing, but I put money on it. Especially how
the Magic. They
lose right to the Magic. They lose to Cleveland. They lose to the Knicks.
In the first round. What?
Any one of those teams that if they played them in a 7-game series, they would lose.
I don't know if they're good. The Knicks are good. So even though we clobbered them last night, but they missing 3 of their starters. So
if the Sixers were completely healthy, you take Milwaukee over the Sixers in a 7-game series?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah, answer it. If they were completely healthy,
I'm taking the Sixers.
Sixers is a more complete team. They're not new. They're
That's
together already.
But they're not that together because they got new pieces too. There's other.
No. We're saying if they were completely healthy. If they were completely healthy, meaning
both teams, Milwaukee and them. Yeah.
You taking Milwaukee seriously?
I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. I'm gonna take Milwaukee because I've seen Milwaukee do it. That's what y'all.
You ain't seen this version of Milwaukee do it. That's what I'm saying. You're thinking about a team that had a whole different coach and a different roster. Mm-hmm. That's not this same Bucks team.
I hear you.
They would lose in 5 or 6 games to the Sixers easily.
What did Dame have last night?
He had 24 today.
24. Wow.
Beasley had 20 and Giannis had 30.
Wow. There you go.
What did Dame shoot? That's what he was saying.
Dame shot 8 for 15.
There you go.
4 for 8 from the 3-point line.
Wow, that ain't
4 for
bad.
4 from the free throw line.
That ain't bad.
No, he had a good game.
But once again, this is the
bringing that shooting
Sixers.
back.
This is the Sixers without Embiid.
I hear you.
Not a threat.
I get that.
They're supposed to put up numbers.
Again, though, this is a Sixer team with a better coach than they had last year and more pieces. And I wish I could name another new acquisition or other players on that team besides Buddy Hield. But you still got Maxey. You still got Tobias. I don't know about Nick Batum.
And we're going to beat them by more than 21 on Tuesday.
Pretty much. Nick Batum ain't shit to me. I don't know why he's still in this league. Really? But yeah, to me, bro, to me, Nick Batum is the most.
To be.
Huh?
He used to be nice.
When he was with Portland, but Nick Batum, like he is the most forgettable motherfucker out on.
Hold up. Before we go any further, on this show from now on, we're not calling any professional athletes bum, trash, or ain't shit. We not gonna be saying that about these guys. Okay. These guys hoop, play football, run track for a living. This is what they do.
Good point. I hear you. Unless I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, like Scalabrini had to tell them. Scal had to show them.
Yeah, Scal did show him. Even though Scal
was a bench player.
Scal's with the ops, so I don't.
Scal was a bench player.
I used to love Scal. And Frank Isola, but them cats. One is Tucker Carlson. The other one is. Give me another racist ass white dude. Glenn Beck. Like them two, they are racist as shit. They just cover our sport. They are racist.
You like Peter Vesey?
I didn't know Peter was like that, but that makes sense. All right, so what is it? Tell me the ownership of the Bucks.
The ownership: Wes Edens, Jimmy Haslam, Jamie Deane, and Mike Fescitelli.
Is that the same Jimmy Haslam that owns the Browns?
Yes, that's the same Flying J.
How is he? Because he do own Flying J gas stations, don't he? How are you? It's an NFL rule. You can't own.
It's a different sport.
Okay, I'm gonna say, but no, they said you can't own. That's why Kroenke had to give the Avalanche and the Nuggets to his son because he couldn't have.
As long as he don't own the majority,
he couldn't have the Lambs and the Avalanche and the Nuggets. That's supposedly it's an NFL rule. I thought it was an NBA one too. I just want to say those 3 owners, Hazlitt, and tell me the other 2 names again, please. I'm sorry.
Hazlitt, Edens, and Fascatelli.
Those cats are ridiculously stupid. They are dumb. They're almost like the new owners of the Suns, but not as impulsive, but more impulsive. You don't fire your championship win. I'll take it all the way back to Coach Bud. True. You don't fire a championship winning coach after a season where you got knocked out in the first round because your best player was hurt and your second best player was hurt, and the coach lost his brother in the middle of the fucking season. Unexpected. Towards the end of the season, I'm sorry. What do you expect? That's number one. Number two, you don't. Thank you, sir. Damn, you on it.
I wasn't ever no fan of Budenholzer anyway. So.
But guess what? I wasn't either. But he showed me. Guess what? He got it the F done because he made the adjustments in that Phoenix final. That reason why they won. Also, too. He did, fam.
No.
He did after they lost game 1.
Only thing that happened was Giannis hyperextended knee obviously started feeling way better. And he started killing Aiden.
He hyperextended his knee in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Exactly.
Who was it? And thanks. Say that one last time again. Who was he
was
checking?
killing Aiden.
Oh, right.
And Aiden ain't. He is a great player. He is a great player, coach. But in that finals, he couldn't stop Giannis to save his life.
Right. He about to get himself out the league. I don't know if y'all
seen
the report.
He ain't no great player. He's a good player.
That dude, Aiden is
a good player.
They're already complaining in Portland about how his lack of effort is crazy. Like he's not giving it. They used. I don't know if you remember this cat. They compared him to Hassan Whiteside.
But Hassan Whiteside was good.
No, but he had lack of effort. That's why he's not in the league now. Hassan
was
with the Heat.
I thought he timed out.
Hassan was with the Heat when Ron and it was down there.
He just retired a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
but Hassan Whiteside, that's no comparison at all. He led the league in rebounding and blocks.
Do you hear what I just? God, listen to the words that come out of my mouth. Motor. He didn't have motor.
So it's like a Bynum situation.
Similar, yes. I'm not talking about the cats. Bynum was dope. Hassan is dope. Ayton is dope. They're motor.
No, Bynum had arthritic knees. That was his
but
problem.
he still was good. Besides, anyway,
You can't be that young with knees like that. I know personally.
I feel you. I just want to say that those owners are ridiculously stupid. You get rid of Griff. You hire. Also, too, the only reason they hired. I read this on ESPN. The only reason they hired Griffin is because the GM had a prior relationship with dude, and his dog is named Griff.
Hey, you got to get in somehow.
The only reason they hired him is because Giannis wanted him. Man, let's get
I'm
away from talking about this bum ass fucking
Giannis,
team.
Giannis wouldn't have known, dude, if it wasn't for the GM. That's initially how it popped off. So I'm just saying.
They got a connection.
So it's just it's just
However
sad.
you get in.
Bucks, I'm just saying, y'all ownership, you all are the idiot. When you lose this year and you lose to us, I don't think you're good enough to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. But if you do, when you lose to us, I want to see who they get rid of because it's crazy to me. And JJ's comments, I just want to say this before we're done. I know y'all. I know Coach is sick of my Milwaukee. I just want to say this. What did y'all think about JJ comments?
What's the quote?
What was the JJ comments?
Saying that he's sick of lighter.
Oh, my fault.
He was right. I'm surprised. I wish I would have heard it. He was sick of.
Told you nobody cares.
He was sick of Doc making excuses. Forget you, Coach. He was sick of Doc making excuses. That's all he ever does. He's never accountable and and just blasted him on First Take.
JJ Redick said this?
JJ Redick on First Take to the point where Stephen A. low-key agreed with him, and Pat Beverly jumped on him and said, "Yo, on Twitter, bro, what are you talking about? You had your best season under dude. What are you talking about?" And he brought your career
No, that was
back.
Austin Rivers who said that.
Huh?
That was Austin Rivers.
No. Pat Bev.
I'm telling you, Austin Rivers said it on camera. The same exact words. Like, man, you had your best season.
Can you let me finish? I was going to get the Austin part. Duh, fool. Damn. It's just duh. I swear, he still he gets better at doing podcasts, but he still will fuck them up randomly. I swear to God. Like, he won't.
No one cares what JJ Redick had to say, though.
Wow. But
that's it.
Okay, that's your thing. And I'm trying to get these cats some context. Pat Bev called him out and said, like, you wouldn't have got the contract what is it? Basically, Pat Bev called him out. You know what I'm saying? And Pat Bev shut his ass down, and he said, and then JJ had a retort for him. Pat shut him down again. Austin was on NBA Today because Austin is on NBA Today, and he gave him the business. Thing that was funny about it, did y'all see that clip?
I saw Austin Rivers clip.
Okay. King, we gotta get you up to speed. What is
Nobody cares.
That's just you. What is it? He said? What did he say? The fucking goddamn.
You can't be serious.
You,
How you gonna bring up an example and you don't even have?
I swear to God, I'm gonna throw this fucking light at you. You keep throwing me off, bitch. Damn, let me get the motherfucker out. Damn. The fuck? What is you doing?
Man, say
what is
it.
you
Shit,
doing?
we like on Harlem Nights. Spit it out.
You fucking me up, bitch. Damn. I hate you right now. God damn it.
You're going to say it eventually.
Yeah, you're like, I'm steady trying to say this motherfucker keep cutting me off at the knees and shit. But what do y'all think? Shit.
Told you.
I mean, I think a lot of things.
Give me the short version because we gotta.
I think a lot of things are said over the air, like short jabs towards each other, right? Doc's been proven one time. His track record ain't the best, JJ said some right stuff. I mean, it's content. However you want to take it.
Doc would have been back to back if KG don't get hurt in 09.
No,
I'm just saying that. That's the truth.
No,
that's the truth.
No.
Who was going to beat him?
Okay, the Lakers were the one the year before if Kobe ain't break his finger or something.
Huh?
It's the same stuff.
What do you mean? When
the Lakers lost to the Celtics.
In 08, he was fine. Wasn't nothing wrong with him. They was healthy. What you talking about? Yeah, no. KG could not play in that playoff, and Orlando beat us. It was some bullshit. But I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna say it and end it with this.
Yeah, because when KG went down, we just didn't have no more talent. We just wasn't shit.
I mean,
and we couldn't beat the Magic without KG, who was scoring 17 points a game.
The defense.
Yeah,
defense.
I mean, what you think?
Shout out Doc.
So you mean to tell me you think if we had KG we would have lost that series still?
I'm saying just because KG got injured, we still should have won that series.
When your best big man is Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? What you expect? That was our best big man. K. Perk was gone. Like
He did his best, though.
he did. It wasn't enough. But I just want to say I think that's true because Doc does complain a lot. He does make a lot of excuses. He made an excuse for us in 2010 when we lost to the Fakers and shit, and he was saying that if we had Kendrick Perkins, they wouldn't have beat us. I was just like, yeah. But
What did Phil Jackson
in the back
say?
of my mind, I was just like, dude, why are you saying that now? You know what I'm saying? And then when Bron beat us with Miami, when the Celtics were older and Bron and D Wade and Bosh beat us, he blamed it on the media. See, media, that's y'all hyping him up and making him mad all season, and that's why he was so so ferocious against us. Like, Doc, you sound so stupid. But I think JJ just says shit a lot of times. He knows basketball. But, I mean, that dude's been an asshole since Duke. So he's been an ass for like 25 years. So he knows what it is.
He tells the truth a lot.
He do.
He ain't lie about
Do you remember
that.
before in Game 7, in that same series you were just talking about versus L.A. in 2010, Game 7, you know how they interviewed the coach before in between third and fourth quarter? Mm-hmm. Phil Jackson said specifically, this team will give up leads. And that's exactly what we did in Game 7 and lost the championship.
Right here. I hear you.
Shout out, Doc. Fucking bum.
If Cats wasn't so tired in that game, and also too in that Game 7, I just want to say this: Kobe got entirely too many goddamn free throws. All they did was send him to the line in that second half. Oh my goodness!
And who hit the game-winning shot?
It was a parade.
Ron Artest.
Yeah, Ron was clutching that. He was clutching that one. All right, so
That was after the air ball from Kobe.
I want to get some college. I want to get some college in real quick.
Yeah.
Can you bring up the college standings? I meant to have them. Bring them up real quick because I don't know if
I got a trivia question.
Does that have to do with college basketball?
NBA basketball. He was a college star. He's one and done in college.
This
is one player-
changing topics.
What player
We ain't got but 12 minutes.
played with AI, Jordan, LeBron, Derrick Rose, and Nikola Vucevic
In the NBA?
in the NBA?
Right now?
One player played with all them?
Yep.
They playing right now?
Played with AI,
They playing right now?
played with Jordan,
Somebody else.
played with LeBron, played with D Rose,
They don't
and
play
played
now.
with Nikola Vucevic.
Wait. Talking about
Played
joking?
with
Hold
D-Rose.
on. Okay.
No, Nikola Vucevic.
Now, when you say he played with him,
Who's
does that mean
Nikola?
like all-star or just on
Just
a
played with them.
regular team?
Who's Vucevic?
You know Vucevic?
For
From the
Chicago?
Lakers.
What do you?
He played with Chicago.
Yeah,
He played with the Bulls now. That Vucevic, yeah.
Yeah, he's with the Bulls now.
Yeah.
Okay.
One player played with all these guys.
On the roster, like as a player, or are you talking about a coach?
As a player, I said as a player. One player played with all these guys.
What position he play?
Guard.
Jamal Crawford.
Next. Good choice, though.
Guard. They played with Jordan,
You got to know somebody that's
Ivo.
had to come in the late 2000s.
No, late. Oh yeah, because his Wizard time. Oh shit, I forgot about his Wizard time.
Late
Jordan
2000s.
Iverson, Kobe, too?
Oh, I know who we talking about. Say the names again. I know exactly who we talking about. Say the names.
Derrick Rose, LeBron James, Nikola Vucevic,
Yeah,
Jordan, and AI.
Tyronn Lue.
No.
Damn. Oh, I thought I
One
had
more
to.
person.
Damn. That's a good guess though, because Tyronn did play with.
St. Louis legend, Larry Hughes.
Hughes.
When did Larry Hughes play with Gold? Oh, he was on that Wizards
He
team.
went to the Wizards
Yeah.
team.
Wow.
Played with LeBron.
Averaged a
Philly.
dub on that team.
Good one.
He played with Vucevic with the Pelicans.
I mean, that would have been just that's a gift. That part you ain't gonna know.
Right. He throws the Vucevic in there to throw
As
you
it-
up.
as
Nobody
like
gives
it's a
shit
good-
about
that's not a good
Vucevic.
lead at all.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always liked Vucevic.
The Vucevic one is
But he played with Vucevic with the Pelicans.
We got to do this real quick. We ain't got but
So what
5
you want
minutes.
to know about the
Who's top team?
UConn.
Give me top 10.
UConn, Houston, Purdue, Arizona, Tennessee, top 5. In Iowa State, Marquette, Duke, Kansas, UConn, North Carolina, top 10.
UNC is 10.
Yeah, they're number 10.
Damn, that was a good little game against Virginia yesterday.
Yeah, but they've been losing too many early on too.
They have the road games. They've been.
Yeah.
Whoa,
UNC been
you said that was a good game?
It was a defense. It was a good defensive game.
Right.
You fucking right.
It was a defensive
fucking
game.
right. Yes, sir. Guess what? Defensive games can be good, sir.
Yeah, I know
Defensive
that.
games can be
but,
great,
But
sir.
most fans don't like to see defensive
I
games.
thought you said you don't
Not
care.
in the
I said most
All-Star
fans.
game.
We're just talking about that.
Not
in
in the
general.
All-Star
All-Star
game.
game.
In the real game, yes, give me defense. In the All-Star game, nobody give a fuck about no
They
defense.
do want to see, but bruh, if you defense predicates offense. If you get a steal,
In
you
the
block
real
somebody-
game.
you block someone's shot that sets up a fast break.
In the real game,
Sets up a fast break. Anyway, who do y'all have? Because I got
UConn is tough this year.
I'm really excited. And UConn got that upset the other day by who was it? Damn. Do everybody remember who UConn just lost to?
The boys?
It was a big time upset.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. And actually, Coach Hurley got kicked out the game. He was so animated. He was mad.
Really? Hold on, let me see. They lost to.
And that is not like him. And again, that's the best team in the country.
Yeah.
Houston, UConn, coming down to them too.
For real? Just them two?
Don't you?
You think Calvin Sampson probably finally gonna get a chip?
I don't know.
Anybody got Houston being that good?
I mean, they made it to the Final Four last year.
Oh yeah.
So they have an
Houston is
opportunity.
usually good. Like they're usually good, especially under Sampson.
But I don't know, man. UConn, their confidence is. If you
Yeah.
watch them play, they have nothing but confidence.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like they're really good, but their confidence is
Right.
so
Yeah.
high, you can't stop
Yeah.
it. The
Yeah.
momentum is crazy.
Right.
I just won last year. You're not better than me.
Right.
If you weren't better than me this last year, you definitely not better than me this year.
Right.
So they might go back to back.
Shout
I
out-
have high hopes for Purdue, but Purdue just keep losing every time. Zach Edey needs to get. I don't know, bro. He's 7'2".
Yeah.
But he cannot win them games for them, bro. Like,
Why not?
I don't
Put him
know,
in the
bruh.
paint. Just plant him in the
I
paint and
don't
give him the
know.
ball. Like I need I ain't gonna front. I have not caught a Purdue game, but I want to see that Ely dude. Like you said, he's 7'2". He should be dominating.
Bro, he could be the #1 pick. He could definitely dominate the whole
He don't get up and
league.
down the floor good, dude.
No, he does.
He does?
He's a good athlete.
Well, what the heck?
It's the
Wow.
team, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Sheesh.
I don't know. And the UConn loss, I don't see it.
You know, I know they had an upset.
Of course they do, but it ain't
KU had
nothing
one
Last
recent.
week.
King, do you watch college basketball?
Oh, they lost to Seton Hall.
Seton Hall.
That was in January 18th. That was it.
Is that the one I'm thinking about?
Yeah,
Gotta
it was
be.
over a month
And
ago.
they lost to St. John's before that.
Is that their only loss of the season?
No, they lost 3 times.
Okay.
They lost to St. John's, Seton Hall.
There you go, St. John's.
And Marquette.
St.
It was-
John's.
it was
St. John's
a-
was the most recent, wasn't it?
No,
He just said the most recent.
it
January
was
18th.
it was all in the it was all in a row. St. John's, Marquette, and Seton Hall. They lost all 3 in a row.
Okay.
I'm on the
And then they
March
ain't
Madness
lose
shit.
since.
You March Madness?
Yeah.
I figured you ain't on it. You ain't on it. What's this bud we smoking? What's this shit you rolled up?
That right there. That's a good question. I think it's midnight snack.
Midnight snack?
Yeah.
Midnight snack.
Midnight snack.
What kind of, you know what it is? Midnight stag?
Midnight snack. You said it right.
Snack.
It's a hybrid.
Oh, bet. A hybrid.
Yeah.
It looks good. It looks good.
Big fat
Smells
ass,
delicious.
Fat ass
Oh,
buds,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Again, I got some a real sativa with me. It's called Dark, yes sir, a real sativa. I fuck with cultivators. What is it? It is with me. We're gonna blow on that. It is a sativa. It is good. I love it. And shout out to my boy Mike. And before we get up out of here, we have shit. Hey, go now. Keep going. Cut now. Are you ready?
Yes, dude.
Yeah, cut it. Damn. All right. All right. What is it? Well, damn. Okay.
You know, you can always start early.
Yeah, shut up. All right. We're going to get up out of here. This was another great episode of High Off the Glass. We have some show news to tell y'all, too. Starting, what's the second Sunday in March? What's the second Sunday?
Talking about the date?
Sunday in
Yeah.
March. That's gonna be the 10th.
Starting March 10th, everybody. March 10th, High Off the Glass will be moving to 4 p.m. 2 to 4 p.m. We will have a 2-hour show for y'all. It will be amazing. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all are excited. I am excited too. We have outgrown this hour, as you see, because we still got way more stuff to talk about. But we will be getting it in these new 2-hour slots. The great part about this, we can have a guest and still do shows. So I'm very excited about this. And make sure y'all keep tuning in. I appreciate everyone who listens to the show and everybody who hollers at me on social media. Keep doing that. Keep listening. And brothers, where can they find you? King, where can they find you at?
Oh shit, IG, King J Money. You already know.
IG King J Money. All right. Dame, Coach, where can they find you?
Look for me at The Road Tripping Vegans on Instagram, The Road Tripping Vegans on YouTube. Check us out. Please like and subscribe. The Road Tripping Vegans. Rest in peace to Mr. Antonio Green, a childhood friend of mine.
There it is. Let's get it.
Hey, yeah. Shout out Max Dollars. You can find me on Instagram, Max Dollars 2S, Max Dollars Speaks, and also House of Dollars on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, get all the hacks.
There
We
it
here.
is. There it is. He on Twitter too. Say the Twitter. Say the Twitter.
What is the Twitter? The Twitter is, I think it's
Max
Dollars.
X,
Hold
formerly
on,
known
man.
as Twitter.
Twitter is Max Dollar Sign.
There it is.
Yeah,
No,
Max Dollar Sign.
it's forever Twitter. I don't know what the fuck Elon talking about. Yo, I appreciate y'all rocking with us. We about to get up out of here. We moving to 2 hours, March 10th. See y'all then. It's about to be dope. Deuces.